the Modern Direct Seller Challenge. I am so thrilled you're with us. Yesterday was a tremendous day. Oh my goodness. I loved seeing all the comments popping through, all the big goals, the beliefs that we are building in our business. And today is all about taking those beliefs, taking those goals, and making some magic happen. We're talking about big, bold sales strategies today, and I am so happy you're with us. In case you're just popping into this video, no worries. You can jump right into the Modern Direct Seller Challenge by saving your seat at moderndirectseller.com/challenge. That allows you to be eligible for prizes and to get the daily video reminders. So if you're seeing this video, it just pops into your feed or it's been shared by somebody here. Thank you for sharing it, first of all. Second of all, definitely grab your seat so you get all the notifications throughout the week, because we are just getting this party started and it is oh so good. All right, a couple of quick housekeeping reminders. When you comment on this video and you say that you are done and complete the challenge for the day, you are eligible for those prizes. For those of you that have upgraded your experience and gone all access, it's not too late, by the way. You can still jump in and go all access. For $9, you have the workbook in your inbox. You also are invited to our daily office hours. Today's office hours are at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern, and you also get access to the replays to come back to this content at any point in time. All right, let's dive in to active selling sales strategies. All right, let's just go ahead and dive right in. Yesterday, I shared an acronym with you around BOLD, right? What does being bold in your business look like? So we talked about the B being for beliefs. The O is for ownership and owning your business, knowing that nobody's going to do it for you. Your upline's not going to do it for you. Your biz bestie is not going to do it. Your company is not going to do it for you. That is on you to have ownership of your business. You're in the driver's seat. You're not in the passenger seat. You are making moves in your business, and no matter what is happening that's outside of your control, you're owning your business and keeping on course, focused on those big goals that you've set. We're also talking about leading your business with confidence. And that's a little bit about what we're going to talk about today. Being confident and putting yourself out there and making those big, bold moves. And sometimes it can feel a little scary. Our stomach feels a little, oh, I don't know if I'm ready to do this. But I'm telling you, magic happens when you do things that you're not quite ready for, but you do it anyway. That's where the growth happens, right? And then the D is for doing the work, and we're doing the work today. So let's talk a little bit around sales strategies that are working here in 2024. There is a framework that I share with my students quite often. Many of you know it. It's called the ABCs. Now, I'm a firm believer that you can build your direct sales business in 20 minutes or less a day. Yep, I'm saying it, right? So 20 minutes or less a day, focusing on active selling, or another way to remember that is asking for a sale. That's what we're all about today, that A. B is for building relationships. That's your sales pipeline. Those are those people that you're warming up, you're having conversations with, you're moving them from lurkers into actual customers. And then that C stands for creating content, right? When we're creating content, we're putting ourselves out there to the world. It's discoverable, it's shareable, people find us, and they are attracted to us and want to learn more about our business. So you can easily conquer those three things in 20 minutes or less a day. But today, we're going to spend a bit more focused on the A, that active selling, which for some people that feels maybe a little bit more daunting, right? We can go create a social post, we can chat it up with some people, but actually making a sale can feel a little bit harder or a little bit more challenging. So we're going to take the guesswork out of it, and we're going to talk about exactly step by step what active selling activities look like. Then I want you to think about which ones you really love to do or which ones you might want to try to do. And then we're going to talk about how you move from conversation into actual customers. That's always a little bit of a mystery, right? Like, start talking to someone, but how do we actually move them into somebody that is shopping with us on the regular? The beauty of this business here in 2024 is there's not just one sales strategy. I was talking to a corporate client about this the other day. It used to be like, go do this and duplicate, and everyone kind of does the same thing, and that's how the business grows. Well, now you have lots of different options on how you grow your business. It's a beautiful playground that we're living on here in social media world, where it's not just talking to your neighbor or having an in-home party in your living room. You have a lot of different options, but that can also feel a bit overwhelming as well. So just to name a few active selling strategies that might be more of your bigger boulders. These are kind of the bigger things that might be happening in your business. It could be an online party. It could be an in-home party. It could be a vendor event or a pop-up event where you're doing a lot more sales. The reality is you're probably not doing that every single day out of the year, right? At least most of us are not or don't want to be, right? So we also have other active selling strategies that fall more in the social selling space. And what I mean by social selling is here on social media, you create content, you build relationships, you ask for a sale, right? See that ABCs backwards right there. You're having those conversations and you're putting yourself out there. And those sales are coming a bit more organically. They're not coming as part of an event. They're coming more on the regular. It's that act of daily selling and asking for a sale. So that feels a little bit different. That feels different than in-home party days. That feels different than when we all pivoted and went to online parties, which, quick side note, I wanted to spend a little bit of time talking about parties today, but I decided to provide that as some bonus content. So if you are a party powerhouse, I see you out there, and you love doing online parties, hop over to the podcast today because I have a 15-minute training all around what's working in online parties right here and now. So we're going to shelf that. Go check it out after this, but know that that's available to you. But in terms of social selling, really things are happening more conversationally. But here's the thing. You have to be intentional about having those conversations. And it's a little bit harder to see because those conversations are happening in the DMs. If maybe your leader or somebody you respect within your company is making a lot of sales, but you're not seeing them doing a lot of events, you might be thinking, like, what am I missing here? I can guarantee they are spending a lot of time in their direct messages, their text messages, their private messages, engaging with people and inviting them to go shop. So that's what I want to spend the bulk of the time talking about here today. Social selling is definitely on the rise, as is digital marketing. Digital marketing, I'm going to save for another day because that's a little bit bigger topic. But when we think about social selling and the art of having a conversation, moving that conversation into an actual customer can feel a bit overwhelming, right? How does that actually happen? So let me just kind of walk you through how in a perfect world, something like this might come about so you can adapt it and you can apply it to your own business. So let's say that you create some incredible content that you're sharing out there. It might not even be business related. It could be what you did over the weekend and somebody's engaging and commenting with you. Or maybe you're borrowing some of our social selling prompts at our Modern Direct Seller Academy and you're asking people what their spring break plans are. And they're commenting back and they're engaging. From that point, while we want to respond to their comment on the post, we also want to move it into a direct message. Because the beauty of a direct message is it is a one-on-one conversation. You can go much deeper. So you might respond to their comment on the post about their spring break trip to Hawaii. Let's go. That sounds amazing, right? And then we're going to take it over into a direct message. It might say, oh my gosh, you're going to Hawaii. What island are you going to? Tell me about your trip. So you're genuinely, thoughtfully thinking about them, engaging with them, and talking to them about something that's important to them. People love talking about themselves, right? So let's go talk about what they're interested in. Keep in mind, we're not mentioning product yet. I know it's tempting to be like, I got this great catalog, let me tell you all the things. But we're gonna wait, we're gonna engage and build that relationship. This is especially important if it's somebody that you've met through social media, if it's somebody you haven't talked to for a while. We want to approach that in a genuine and authentic way. So make sure you're engaging in real conversation with them before we baby step into a sale. Now we are going to do that. We're going to baby step into a sale. And I call it a baby step because it's not, hey, I have this cute pink top. I think you want one too. That's not where we're going from there. We're saying, hey, I thought of you. Our company just released a brand new spring catalog, and there's a couple pieces in there that I think you would absolutely love. Can I send you a catalog and go check it out? See what happened there? I turn the conversation around to them. It's permission-based marketing. It's asking, hey, would you like to take a peek? Yeah, I'd like to go take a peek at that, right? So at that point, you can invite them to check out the catalog and you've introduced the business. Now there's other baby steps you can take. You can invite people to an event that you're having. Maybe you are doing an online party. Maybe you're doing a workshop. Maybe you're sharing a party in a post or some kind of content that's going to engage with them. Maybe it's a catalog. Maybe it's new products releasing. Maybe you're doing a giveaway. Maybe you're doing a live video. Doesn't really matter what it is, but it's a baby step that's going to move them closer to a sale. We're not going straight to the sale. We're moving them into with a sale. So it's taking those lurkers that have just been hanging out on social media, inviting them to engage with us, talking to them one-on-one, building that relationship. Once the relationship is built, we baby step and we invite them to go check out a resource or attend an event or do something that takes it a little bit closer to the business and the products. And then we ask for the sale. Yes. So there's a little bit of a process involved. Sometimes you can speed through that process in like 20 minutes. Other times it's going to take a couple weeks of back and forth messages and connecting and genuinely investing in that conversation and knowing that it's going to pay off down the road. So it's super important here as you are engaging in social selling and the art of having a conversation. Your number one goal is to ask questions, be curious, and make sure that they're responding back. You got to keep that conversation going to get to the gold. And the gold is when we actually ask for a sale. It might say something like, hey, I saw you checked out the catalog. What did you think? Did you have any questions? Or, oh, I know you had your eye on this. I'm putting in a bulk order. Can I grab one for you? Or I was thinking of you because we have this going on and there's a special that expires at the end of March and I didn't want you to miss out on it. Can I get that ordered for you? Easy peasy. But you see what's happening here? It's one-to-one and it's a direct message with a clear ask. So as you're thinking about engaging in social selling and really upping those sales strategies and increasing those conversations and moving those conversations into conversions and new real customers, I want to make sure that you're putting an intentional focus on this. So you ready for your challenge for today? Challenge for today is to take at least one baby step in a conversation that you've already had with somebody. And I also want you to make at least one ask. One ask. Somebody you've already built the relationship with that you know it's been in the back of your mind. You should probably ask them if they're ready to place an order with you, okay? So that's your challenge for today. When you get it done, comment below that it is done to be eligible for those prizes. For our All Access Pass holders, I will see you at office hours at 1 p.m. today, 4 p.m. Eastern. And I am cheering all of you on over in the comments. All right, talk to you tomorrow. Take care.